Here is the proof of Taekook's secret love that was finally revealed with full of surprises on the European stage. Two silver pendants with hidden engraved dates stand as silent witnesses to the romantic bond between Taehyung and Jungkook. Far beyond a mere fashion statement, these matching pieces of jewelry are a romantic code they intentionally displayed to the world. A rare moment when Taehyung adjusted Jungkook's necklace in the middle of a song sent the entire stadium into hysterics. Locked eyes and gentle touches on the neck confirm their status as a romantic couple. The interlocking puzzle details of the pendants prove their love is far more than just a rumor. This is undeniable proof that Taekook's love story on stage is real. Army, welcome back to VKook. Today we've got another exciting update you won't want to miss, so stay tuned until the end. The final concert of the Arirang European tour not only left a deep impression through spectacular stage performances, but also unveiled a tightly kept romantic relationship between two of its members, Kim Taehyung and Jeon Jungkook. Amid the glittering spotlights and the cheers of tens of thousands of fans filling the arena, public attention was quickly drawn to a small yet deeply meaningful detail resting elegantly around both of their necks. That night, it was not just the luxurious stage outfits that stole the spotlight, but a pair of identical silver pendants they deliberately wore together as a visible symbol of love before thousands of pairs of eyes. The presence of these matching accessories was no fashion coincidence orchestrated by the backstage styling team, but rather a personal decision filled with emotional consideration. The silver pendants, glowing softly beneath the flash of stage lights, featured a custom design that complemented each other when placed side by side. Choosing to wear identical jewelry during such a crucial moment, the finale of a major European tour, was interpreted as a bold step in expressing their romantic commitment, transforming simple jewelry into a tangible expression of a loving bond that no longer needed to hide in the shadows. Within the context of their evolving romantic relationship, wearing matching jewelry served as a subtle yet crystal-clear statement of love for anyone watching. As a couple living under constant media scrutiny, expressing genuine feelings directly through words can often be complicated. Therefore, their agreement to wear the pendants during the tour's final act became a beautiful visual language, a sweet vow shared openly with the world without having to utter a single word on stage. Throughout the performance, the symbolism of the silver pendants was further emphasized by the natural intimacy radiant in the physical interactions between Taehyung and Jungkook. Camera close-ups repeatedly captured their eyes locking with warmth between songs, revealing a depth of affection that went far beyond an ordinary friendship. Every time their eyes met amidst the thundering music, their gentle gestures and subtle smiles served as undeniable proof that each other's presence was their strongest emotional anchor through a demanding tour schedule. The physical closeness they displayed on stage that night emitted the comfortable aura of a couple deeply in love and completely belonging to one another. Taehyung was seen closing the distance naturally multiple times, standing close by Jungkook's side and resting his head yearningly on his partner's shoulder as the music slowed down. These subtle, spontaneous touches filled with love revealed how difficult it was to conceal their overflowing romance, making the grand stage feel as if it belonged solely to the two of them. Every body movement and sweet interaction recorded throughout the night seemed to confirm that their relationship had reached a deeply mature emotional connection. The protective, gentle way Jungkook constantly watched Taehyung's steps, and how Taehyung responded to that care with bright, grateful eyes, painted a complete picture of two people in love without hesitation. The warmth radiating from their gestures filled every corner of the arena, creating an intensely romantic atmosphere that touched the hearts of everyone present. For fans who had long observed their relationship dynamic from afar, the choice of matching accessories alongside series of intimate moments that night served as a precious visual confirmation. The silver pendants reflecting light around their necks acted as the key, validating long-held suspicions that their bond had blossomed into a solid romantic commitment. These subtle cues were received by fans as the most sincere way for Taehyung and Jungkook to share their happiness courageously and honestly. A deeper analysis of the tour finale demonstrates how fashion and physical expression can combine into a powerful communication instrument for a couple. When words are restricted by circumstances, symbolic jewelry and affectionate body language become the primary means for Taehyung and Jungkook to celebrate their love story in the public eye. That night, The Arirang European tour was not only commemorated as a successful musical milestone, but also etched as a historical moment where their romance shone brightest. Their courage to display this symbol of affection through silver pendants also reflected a profound trust in one another as partners. Choosing to wear such a prominent mark of love before millions of eyes showed their readiness to hold hands and face the world's judgment together. The harmony in their styling that night was clear proof of how they support, complement, and take pride in the romantic relationship they are building together. As the final concert drew to a close, the memory of the silver pendants shining on the European stage will be remembered as one of the most romantic symbols of love in their journey. The symbolism presented was no longer a matter of rumors or assumptions, but a beautiful record of two souls finding true happiness in each other. Every shimmer from the pendants stood as a silent witness to the loyal promises held close within their hearts. Upon closer inspection through the high-resolution camera lenses filling the stadium's massive screens, the design of the pair of silver pendants revealed a secret far more intimate than mere matching jewelry. The pendants were designed like two asymmetric puzzle pieces, crafted to interlock perfectly when joined together. On the back of the pendants, resting directly against their skin, was a finely engraved specific date accompanied by overlapping initials, a timestamp widely believed by fans to mark the day they first committed to each other as partners. This detailed and personal design reaffirmed that the necklaces were not commercial pieces from a sponsor, but a custom masterpiece created exclusively to celebrate their journey of love. The most captivating moment confirming the depth of the pendant's meaning occurred right in the middle of a soulful ballad. As the tempo slowed and the stage lighting dimmed into dramatic, colorful silhouettes, Taehyung slowly stepped toward Jungkook, who had his eyes closed while immersing himself in the lyrics. Without hesitation and with natural gentleness, Taehyung reached out to adjust Jungkook's necklace, which was slightly twisted beneath his silk shirt collar. That light, careful touch at the base of his neck triggered ecstatic cheers from the audience, especially when Jungkook opened his eyes, looked at his partner with an enchanting, gentle smile, and allowed Taehyung's hand to linger there before slowly sliding down to hold his hand. The gesture of fixing the necklace amidst a sea of people felt entirely unchoreographed, coming across purely as the natural instinct of someone caring for their partner's comfort. In the split second after that warm touch, Jungkook responded by gently brushing the silver pendant resting on Taehyung's chest as they stood side by side facing the audience. That brief touch served as a silent language, reassuring that the other half of his heart was safe. This wordless interaction, filled with romantic sparks, told a complete story of mutual belonging. For the thousands of eyes witnessing the final night of the European tour, the hidden engraved date and the gentle adjusting of the jewelry became an emotional climax. These small details served as undeniable proof that their bond transcended the boundaries of mere colleagues or close friends. Through a pair of silver pendants uniting their initials, Taehyung and Jungkook announced to the world that they share not only the grandeur of the stage and the cheers of fame, but also their lives, future, and a promise of true love that they no longer wish to hide in the shadows. Leave your positive comments here. The best comment will be pinned as a way to honor their love. Thank you to everyone who continues to support this channel. May God reward all of your kindness. This video reflects my personal opinion and interpretation. It is made for entertainment purposes only and does not represent confirmed facts.